What's up, child support gang? Make sure my mic is on. I wanted to talk to y'all for a little bit before I start this video. I hope y'all been having a blessed start to y'all new year. It's almost February. Black History Month coming up. My brother's birthdays are coming up. We starting the new year off with a bang. Got my new job. I've been working hard. A little update on me. I'm still in orientation, but I'm trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never quit. I ain't never give up. My dream was to one day become a CRNA. So now I'm just trying to work up and work up and work up. And in a few years, I could get there. So I'm just trying to work myself to a point where I got all the experience and the knowledge that I need to be successful. And trying to be a real man, you know what I'm saying? Many people know or don't know, I do YouTube as a hobby of mine. Every time I used to watch videos, I used to always have thoughts and opinions about the video as I'm watching it. And I used to just say the shit to myself. But then after a while, I'm like, man, like, why not record it? Whatever. Maybe other people be thinking like how I think. So we wound up amassing over 500 subscribers that I'm blessed and I'm thankful for. And y'all already see me wiping my nose and stuff like that. It's really because I have really bad allergies. And every time I run out of my allergy medicine, it get worse. Plus, like, I get sick all the time, man. I don't know what it is. I just think, like, it's something genetically. Like, something in my genetics that just make me get sick all the time. And it's annoying. So I don't be doing no drugs or nothing like that. I remember I used to get comments like that. Like, man, this nigga be doing drugs. Like, bro. People are like, try to say the most negative shit to you to try to get you like, I done heard videos of like, people would be like, this a reaction of a reaction of a reaction of a reaction. And it's like, the thing that's so funny is that like, some of the biggest YouTubers be doing the same shit I'm doing. I'm just a different YouTuber that's giving a different reaction and shit, bro. I mean, once they get bigger, they could hire editors. They could hire all kind of different teams to like do their videos. They could get better cameras than me. But they still be doing reactions of reactions of reactions. But the one thing I did notice about those people, and I ain't gonna name no names or whatever, they drop a lot of videos. Which, it's like I work 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? And then I do this when I have time, like, or if I'm just up and I'm like, yo, I'm looking over like my YouTube. I bought the premium so I can react to videos without the ads, and I can just find different videos like, okay, this would be interesting, this would be interesting. I could just run through it. But for some odd reason, like, when I be looking at YouTube, it be the same stuff, bro. Like, I don't know how many times I can explain how I feel about the same exact issues, but I realize to play the YouTube game and to be in the algorithm, you have to just continually pump out content, because that's going to lead you on to new subscribers and it's going to market your video. And plus, people always want to see the new thing. Like, yeah, the first avatar is probably way better than the second avatar. And I'm just saying as an analogy. But it's like the anticipation for the next avatar was always there. And then when the next avatar came out, people still went and watched it because, yes, the first one was amazing, but we just want to see the new updated version, like how it's going to look, what it's going to be like. And it's like, that's how we are as human beings. Like, we always want to see the new version. Like, people been waiting for a Playboi Carti album. I remember when they was waiting for A Whole Lot of Red. Now they waiting for this new album to drop. It's just like, or they waiting on the new Kanye, and they waiting on the... He done gave you mad classic records, but people always gonna wait for the new thing to come out. So even if people drop in mediocrity, it's just a newer version. It's a new way to see them. It's a new like video that they got. So it's gonna get attention. It's gonna get new people to watch it. It's gonna get the old people to come back and watch it because it's like, okay, this is what they own now. And I see Abba and Preach, they be dropping videos all the time. So it's like I kind of gravitated to them because I'm like, man, it's always constant stuff to react to with them. Even though it's two men already reacting, and I'm reacting to the two men reacting to a video that they got, which is obvious, but it's like so many people watch them and they're men. So like a lot of the ideals and stuff that they have, I kind of could relate to and I understand what they be coming from, even though sometimes I don't agree with it. Because those are two different men opinions, and I got my own opinion as a man about what they talking about. So I feel like it's validity to me actually talking about stuff that they talking about. So yeah, so we gonna get into reacting to Forever Alone Woman is a Preaching. And I started this kind of off like trying to explain to y'all a little bit about myself and explain what the journey that I'm going down, because I hit a stride with this channel reacting to Prem's Hood Cinemas, but the amount of time it would take in between Prem's Hood Cinemas to come out and between me having downtime, so I would try to like do food reviews and do this and do that, and now food reviews are done blown up and I don't do them anymore. It's just kind of got to the point where like I looked at YouTube like, man, it's like I've seen every wave take off and I've tried to do every little single wave. Now I'm just to the point where it's like, bro, I'm just going to react to videos that I think might be interesting, because every time I try to do certain things, the shit's never took off. So it's like, I'm just finna react to stuff now, man, and just give y'all my opinion. And all the ride or dies, the 500 plus that I got, y'all rock with me, child support gang. We gonna always be here. We gonna always stand tall. And I love y'all for that. Appreciate y'all, for real. I ain't crying. I'm just, my nose, I don't know. I can't breathe, bro. Today, I ain't drinking. I haven't been drinking for a while, but I'm drinking raspberry lemonade Publix, from Publix. I'm trying to be healthier, man. I've been taking vitamins. I've been drinking water. Been doing electrolyte pills or mixes, whatever. I'm about to probably get back on smoothies, eat more vegetables. I've been cooking for myself every day. I'm trying to get my health back right, man. But I've been in a good mood. I've been doing my thing. Hope y'all too. So let's get into this video.
Trust me when I say this. I know where the girls are coming from when they say to decenter men, and that you shouldn't put any value into what men think of you or how they treat you because they're dog shit most of the time. Okay? I get that and I understand it. The problem I have is, as a straight heterosexual woman who's attracted to straight heterosexual men and would like to experience a romantic heterosexual relationship with a man but has never had the opportunity to do so, it makes it hard to really accomplish that. And on top of that, I am force-fed content on and offline on a daily basis, seeing women who are truly valued and treated well by the men in their lives. And that makes me physically ill some of the time. Like, having content shoved down my throat of how some women are treated by the men in their lives and how valued they actually are, and knowing that no man in my life has ever actually liked me, like at all, and has never valued me literally at all, it kind of does something to the psyche and your self-worth and your self-esteem, no matter how much self-confidence you have, you know?
Every time I hear people say stuff like, yeah, fuck them, men are trash, all this other stuff, it just makes me think of like that kid in school who was rejected, so then they just start hating on their crush, but they really just liked them the whole time. You know, so they start being mean to their crush. Hey, fuck, she's ugly, but deep down inside,
they want to slob on that knob.
They're kids. What are you talking about? What the fuck, bro?
Yo, that went completely left. What the hell? Slob on a knot, like corn on a cob. Check it with me, and then do your job. I remember that shit was a thing back. I ain't even gonna lie. I think in elementary school, that was a thing. in middle school, like we used to sing that part. That's funny as hell. You brought it up right there.
Yo, you been wild today. You just pull out the gay shit out of nowhere and slobbing up the knobs of kids. Yo. Anyways, let me move on to my metaphor. All this to say, this is a prime example of hurt people act like assholes.
Do you see your face when you do that?
What?
That's the only.
Yo.
That's the only reason I do that, because that when you.
Yeah, I'm giving you that just pearly things look. That's that 16-year-olds are hotter than 29-year-olds.
That's a funny,
that look.
I'm just saying that because that's a funny thing to say. And your face does that. And
Okay, careful. Just don't make any tweets.
I'm not gonna make any tweets.
I hope so.
I'm not. It's not serious.
Right.
And my self-confidence and my journey with that has been a journey, you know? And I'm the most confident I've ever been in my life. So I don't really put up or accept men who treat me like dog shit anymore. But then that...
It'd be hard for me to watch, like, videos like this. Because I don't really know what the person... Because I don't know the person in the video that be saying these things. But it's like, it seemed like when people make videos like this, it garners attention of people sympathizing and, oh, girl, like, there's a man out there for you, and then there'd be a whole bunch of men. Girl, I would date you, and I would do this and that. Then there'd be a whole bunch of extra followers on Instagram and Snapchat and this and that, and now her DMs are flooded because people just feel super sorry. But it's like, if you gotta kind of like put it out there, like people ain't fucking with you, it's like, this social media age is weird, bro. It's like, instead of you just working on, like, bro, I can be like, yo, I've been single for like 7 years, dog, right? So at the end of the end of the day, like, if I made like a sob story video to just make people be like, oh man, he don't even look that bad, this and that, da da da, and they just start hopping in my DMs, I don't want that attention. It's cool. Like, I still want to go work out. I still want to work my 2 jobs. I still want to take care of my kids. I'm okay. You feel me? Like, as any man would want, they would want to have a woman on their side. They would want to have, you feel me, like something to come home to. But at the end of the day, that's not how my life is. It's not like that. It hasn't been like that for a long time. So I could just date somebody just to date. I could just go to any random chick or whatever that has any kind of little interest and be like, what's good? But it's like, I don't care to, and I don't want to. And I don't want to get to know nobody, and I don't feel like having time, like, taken away from, like, what I'm trying to do right now to try to foster a relationship. I don't have time to be dealing with, like, headaches and attitudes, and because that's going to happen in any relationship. You're going to bump heads. I don't give a damn if it's your siblings. I don't care if it's your parents. I don't care how much the person did stuff for you. As soon as they do something off-putting to you, you're going to bump heads. Because not everybody can mesh. And not everybody could be around each other 24/7. Like, and that's what happens in relationships with me. Like, we be like, never seen each other a day in our lives. Then it's like, every single day, you around me, I'm around you. Or you want me to come over and pick you up. Or you want me to bring you some food or something. It just, I'm good, bro. I don't get how people go to the internet and it's kind of like it's cool that they get their story out, but then it causes this kind of reaction. Like, big YouTubers be reacting to this stuff, and then it blows that person up, and now it overinflates. That's my problem with this shit. It's like, you probably was depressed, which is bad, you know, but it's ways to remedy that. It's getting better coping mechanisms. It's going to therapy. It's stopping alcohol, drugs, whatever your vices are, or whatever things that are making it like worse, like staying inside all day. Like, go outside or work out or take a walk or read a book or find a hobby. It's so many different ways to cope with it. Or start talking to people more, start opening up, start being like, you know, not as closed in. Start taking care of your face, your body, get your hair cut, get your hair done, get your nails done, get your feet done, get a massage, like, do different shit, like, go back to school, try to work on your life, try to build your, you know, your experiences. And be around different people. It's so many different ways, but it's like to go to the media and just trying to get a quick fix so people can just hit you with the dopamine of, oh girl, we feel for you, we this and that, we da 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 da. It kind of overcorrects that, but then you're still the same person. I feel like you never had to work on yourself if somebody just gonna give you validation and you still in the same place that you was already in real life. Like I don't know if I agree with that wholeheartedly. I wish people would just not be on social media and actually work on their lives and actually try to figure out what's going on. Like go to church, like do different things, bro. I tried to do all kind of different shit when I was depressed. I tried to work out, I tried to go to church, and then it all came to a point where it's like I started doing everything. Like it took a combination of things. I was taking meds, I got off the meds. I started going to church consistently. I stopped trying to get back with certain girls. I stopped trying to talk to certain people. I stopped trying to go out my way. I stopped trying to drink all the time. And it started to kind of change the way I thought about life. And it started to kind of redirect my focus on different things. So, I mean, y'all let me know what y'all thinking.
Just leaves me having no interactions with men at all.
All the men you interact with treat you like dog shit. You're probably
Not choosing the right.
I mean, so you doing something.
You know what the thing is?
You can't just keep encountering the opposite sex and they're always the same way. Like, what does that really say about men? Then I might as well start taking seriously the guys who meet women. They're like, all the women I meet are gold diggers. It's like, do we take him seriously? No, we would tell him, you're being goofy. You're going after a certain type. If you're constantly meeting dudes who are always treating you badly.
Sometimes I wonder, man. I talk to some people sometimes and they're like, all the people that I attract are doing that. And I'm like, all the people you attract? Yeah, all the people you attract. Is it all the people that you attract or is it all the people that you let in? That's good. You just say like that and people you attract? No. At some point you entertain them. There's other people that get, and I'm just saying general, I don't know this lady, so I can't know if maybe all the people you attract, but that's kind of weird. If all the people you attract are dog shit or treating you like shit, I have a problem with that. Is it all the people you attract or all the people you let in? Because there's attracting and then there's selection. There's something that you do. Whenever you say that, when you say that sentence, it's like if you had nothing to do with it, you were just present, and then this would just happen to you. So there's that.
I don't think people really understand it unless they've been in this exact position themselves. And also the fact that my connection has to come from friends and family. Whereas those friends and family already have partners, and then they get their connection from them. And then I get the leftovers. And that feels really fucking good also. Literally no amount of self-love will replace what a romantic relationship can do for people. That's an inconvenient, sad truth that I feel like no one on this app really wants to accept. They just want to shove self-love down your fucking throat and individualism down your throat until you are so sick and tired of it that you come on this app, like I'm doing right now, and ranting about it. I just would love for a man...
I get where she coming from, cause it'd be like I had to cut everybody off cause I had to do me, and I had to I was doing so much for everybody else and I was neglecting myself. It's a lot of talk like that, but I think it kind of leans toward, like I was saying, it's so far to the left, and then it overcorrects itself by saying, fuck everybody else. You got to focus on yourself. Your happiness is paramount. Then you could be able to bless everybody else. It's true to an extent. But I get what she's saying. Like, if it was, like, easier to find somebody who's actually willing to, like, be with you and do this and do that, it would make life a lot better. But you're going to have other challenges with that as well. Like, you have a whole other person in the equation. So now it's not just you. So when you go through your mood changes and swings and episodes and you get frustrated, that person also has to deal with that, and you have to deal with their frustrations and their mood changes and things that they dislike about you and like about you. Like, it's a high and lows to everything. So it's like, I think for the most part, what they're trying to get at is being at peace with yourself. Because if you don't find anybody, you'll still be content with like who you are as a person. And then eventually, I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, have faith and you'll attract somebody who's meant for you. That's what kind of gets people through life. As soon as you start losing reality of that, it starts to make you feel like how she's feeling. Like, I don't have nobody, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. And that's one of the worst mindsets to get in, because you're overthinking everything, and now you're feeling like you ain't shit because nobody's really going out their way for you. But I swear, if you content with like who you are as a person, it makes it easier to stomach the fact of like, you know, like I got family and friends. That's cool with me, shit. Because I'm going to go home after this, cook some food and watch a movie, watch some Static Shock on HBO Max or whatever, and I'm going to be straight. I'm going to take my ass and go to sleep. I'm straight. Like, you should ultimately be straight by yourself. I don't know. I don't think that's so far-fetched, but you should ultimately kind of be okay with being alone. If you can't be alone, it's kind of something off right there. And if you can't get out and feel like, you know, that's good enough, it's like you got to work on different coping strategies at that point, I guess.
And to see me as the person that I really am, rather than what I can provide for him. Because I realize that's why a lot of women are in romantic relationships and partnerships with men, is that they have this currency that they can provide for men, this social status. And because I'm not skinny, I can't give that to them. So
Okay, just to be clear, most of these dudes are not with skinny women because it's social currency. They're just with these skinny broads because they just find them more attractive.
I think type.
Yeah, a lot of men are not going to overlook the fact that you're overweight. You can choose to do something about it, or you can choose to wait and be patient for somebody who will. Does it make your options slimmer?
Maybe.
Pun intended. Yes. You can't look at other people who made the right choices in regards to their own body and their health and then be like, whoa, they're only being valued because they're skinny. No, they're being valued because they're choosing to do something that's probably more difficult than being obese.
The point that she was making about this app shoving down the throat that, you know, self-love,
True.
and promoting individuality, I think that, I got to give her that. I'm like, yeah, it does. That app does that. And people be saying that to you, and they're like, no, you good. You have to improve yourself. No, and, you know, being in a couple feels good. Ask long love, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
when I'm home, he's there for me.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
So I got to think you're right about that.
they don't take the time to see me as a real person and to get to know me as a real person.
Because they can't f your personality. And most people want a romantic partner, they want to f. If they don't find you hot, they're not trying to find out what kind of shit you writing up in your diary.
That's right.
They don't want to see how intellectually you can they don't give a fuck. They're not attracted to you.
That's your advertisement.
And you know what? I'm pretty confident that if you were really not attracted to some guy and he was making a move on you, you probably wouldn't give him the time of day either.
Which is fine. But same.
That's it.
Same.
If I were to lose 150 pounds, then they would actually get to see me as a real person and they would get to know me as the person. But guess what? I'd be still the same fucking person.
One, you probably would be somewhat different even as a personality. But two, yeah. Absolutely.
That's how it works. Why when you go apply for a job and you go to the job interview, you tidy up?
True.
Why? Just why whenever you have a job interview, you go in there and you're like, oh shit, no, I can't wear that. They're gonna think this. I can't wear this. I gotta put this shirt. I gotta put that. And then you sit and you're sitting straight. And when you give a handshake, you're like, if you be sloppy or you just wear regular clothes, if you wear your regular joggings or whatnot, you're still gonna be the same. You're gonna be the same exact person. But why? You could be going in the job interview.
I've always said this shit. It's two things I've always said. It's like, if you feel like giving up, hold on. God damn. This shit sucks, man. If you feel like giving up, keep living, bro. Just keep living life. Shit goes in cycles. If you keep living, you're gonna realize you don't even remember what the hell you was going through last month, a year ago. Like, I think 2016 or some shit, 17 was one of my worst years in life. I don't even remember what the fuck happened. I just used to always be like, man, that was one of my worst years. I don't even remember, bro. I probably remember a little bit and it's hazy. I don't remember shit that's happened to me because I just kept living, and then eventually, like, it started to become a distant memory. I try to more so remember the happier shit that happened in my life. That's what I focus on. Like, what was the great things that happened? And I just try to build like more great memories, more great times, so I can remember those. Because we all gonna have ups and downs. But at the end of the day, what I was gonna say is, fuck, what was I going with that? Hold on, let me listen to him.
You like that? I could be going in a job interview like that. No guarantees we're getting the job. Okay, no guarantee. Yo, what's up, partner? You good? I'm still the same dude, and I can give the same service.
Oh, the second thing is, people do what they want. That's what I had to tell myself for a long time until I actually started to realize, like, damn, what I was saying was the truth. People do what they want. If that girl wanted to be with you, bro, she would do everything in her power to be with you. She would drive an hour just to like hang out with you. If she wanted to smash on you, bro, she would come over tonight or figure out a way y'all to link up as soon as possible so y'all could smash. If she wants to. If them people want to give you that job, they're not gonna say, "Oh yeah, we'll call you back in a week," or we got a few more applicants that we gotta. Man, if they want you, bro, that same day they gonna be like, "When can you start? Like, when can you do this and that?" Oh man, hey, all we need is your blood work and this. Man, them people want you. They gonna show you that they want you. Like, people get caught up in like people. It's like they act like they want you, but then you don't hear from them no more. It's like they get caught up in that. Like, damn, like, I love how it feels when she really wants me, or I love how it feels when he really wants me. So I'm just gonna hold on to that. Like, hopefully I could get that person back to when they really wanted me and how that used to feel. Man, fuck that. That's why I say you gotta be good with being by yourself, or you gotta find a better coping strategy for when that happens. Not be a naive person and just keep believing people, even though they showing you like they can pick and choose when they want you and when they don't want you. That means they never really wanted your ass. They're stringing you along. You're a convenience to them. When they need to validate themselves, they'll come latch on to you. You'll do a little something for them, and they'll kind of act like they fuck with you, laugh and joke with you, smile in your face, and then they'll disappear. That's why niggas be having these like fair weather relationships where people be ghosting them and people be going this and that, not texting back. Man, that person don't want you, bruh. You seen how active they was when you first started dating them versus how they are now. They don't want you no more, bruh. They don't. A person's love for you should never change. That's like me and my kids. I don't give a fuck what bad grades my kids get, what great grades my kids get. The amount of love I show my kids is the same, bro. I get them gifts regardless. I take them out. I do things that I love for them to experience. I tell them I love them, whether they being bad today, whether they being good today, because I want to, nigga. I want to love them. I want to be in their life. I want to be a good father. I'm doing things I want to fucking do because this is what I want to do. As soon as I choose to be like, oh, fuck it, like, which I would never do, but I'm just saying, like, people do what they want to do, bro. It's a choice that we make to do the things that we want to do. So when people be talking like how selfless they are and how much they sacrifice, nigga, if you didn't want to do it, you ain't have to do it. Don't be telling me how much you sacrificed if that shit was such a burden to you. Because then you just stringing me. You're trying to gaslight me. You're trying to, like, pass it on as if you was doing something in my favor so I could be indebted to you. Like, when I do shit for people, it's because I want to do it. I don't want to ask for nothing in return. I don't want to feel like you need to pay me back. I'm just going to do the shit for you. I want to do it for you. I want to help you out. Let me help you out.
Okay, I have the same attribute. I know how to work everything. But what? So it's the same thing, I guess, in the dating world. You're still going to come at your best. And sometimes your base of what you have doesn't fit certain standard. I'm pretty sure that if I go in certain countries, I don't fit the standard. The people are going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to date you because my parents are not going to approve or whatever, this and that and the third.
I'm still me. I wouldn't fucking change. Only my body would. But then automatically that gives them value. That gives them social currency. even though I didn't change. In here, I didn't change. Just my body did.
I just reject that. Like, changing your body is more than just changing your body. It's an act of self-care. It's about how you view yourself and your own wants and needs. Okay? And I'm not talking about somebody who's thick.
Losing weight has health implications to it. Just like if somebody says they're going to start eating healthier, they're going to start eating vegetables and fruit and lean protein and seeds and nuts and start walking more. It's like, oh, damn, that person, that's attractive, bro, to a lot of people. Like, this person wants to live long. This person wants to take care of themselves. This person wants to be active. They want to make a conscious decision to be better. Oh, I want to go back to school. Or I want to read this book. Or I'm going to start, learning a new language. It's like, that's attractive for people to want to be better as a person. Now, I understand, like, this society and everything has got you, like, oh, yeah, like, your body could be whatever. But it comes with health issues, bro. Think about your heart. Like, I never had high blood pressure until I got 225, 230. Now my shit be like 140 over 100, 150 over 110. When I was 155, 160, dog, I was able to go outside and just run. I used to be having a low heart resting rate, like 50, 40s and shit like that when I'm just chilling. Now my shit be in the hundreds and shit when I'm just relaxing. Like, think about that. My heart is beating fast as shit if I'm just chilling. As if I just came from running. Your heart only got so many damn beats until you die. So you want your heart to be beating fast. You want your heart to be working harder when you're resting. That's a lot, bro. You want your pressure to be high. That means something clogged. Something like that shit got to pump that hard, bro. Just to get blood and oxygen throughout your body. It's something off. Something off, bro. Change up your diet. You want to get diabetes at 20-something years old? Drinking all these sweet, sugary drinks. You got all this caffeinated beverages, all this sugar, all of this salt. Nobody works out no more. The most working out people do is when they at their job. They getting their steps. Walking back and forth, back and forth. But then throughout the job, you eating and snacking on unhealthy food all day. Salty food. Then you got to wash it down with some coffee. Wash it down with some energy drinks. Just to stay up. Then you ain't even going to sleep at night. It's like you killing yourself. Like, I would love to see somebody who's eating the right portions, healthy food, could cook for themselves, and who goes to sleep at a good, reasonable time. I don't need a girl that's going, oh, you want some McDonald's? I'm going to bring that home. And she's staying up all night watching TV and this and that and got to wake up at 6 in the morning and she need me to wake her up because she could barely get up in the morning. No, that's somebody who's disorganized and don't have their priorities and don't have their life together. Why the fuck would I want somebody like that around me? Then I'm going to start slipping into those bad habits with you. Then I'm going to feel like I'm carrying you. I don't want to feel like I'm carrying somebody or having to force them to do stuff. I got to already do that with my kids. I don't need another child. You a grown-ass woman, I need you to be able to take care of yourself and help me be a better person as I'm helping you be a better person. But we both like pushing each other to be better. Not, I got to keep pulling you up. Like, yo, come on, man.
Versus somebody who's skinny. I'm talking about people who are like severely obese. Like, when you take time to focus on yourself and make that weight go down and treat yourself well and you feel physically better, it's you caring for the very thing that makes you move through life. That's not just changing your body. It's showing some level of dedication, some level of effort, some level of like, discipline. Like, there's a lot of reasons to appreciate that beyond just like, my body changed. So I don't like the reductionist attitude that she has in regards to that. Because most people who've had to lose a substantial amount of weight will tell you it is not just a physical thing. It's mental. It can oftentimes be spiritual. It changes the way you move through life.
And so many women do that. And they go through that just so that they are valued. And how fucking sad is that? How fucking sad is that? But that's just how the world is. That's just, you gotta play the game. Okay.
Nobody was ever going to give me a chance and see my beautiful soul, who I was as a person, and it's heartbreaking. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think what she said about people always talking about self-care on the app and, you know, whatever fuck the other gender, all that gender war stuff is mad corny to me. It's just like, we need each other. All this hostility that the genders seem to have towards each other, I've lost my interest in the whole dynamic. But as far as the individual goes, whether you be a man or a woman, I hope everyone makes that effort to take care of themselves and to do the things that they can to maximize their own health. And if that leads to better results in a dating thing, that's not a hypocrisy. It's not a bad thing. I think it's an indication that people who are dating out here want partners who are living a relatively healthy lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with that. I also say, back in the day, you never heard this stuff, but back in the day, people weren't as fat as they are today either.
And back in the days, you didn't have social media, so yeah, of course, you weren't hearing that stuff as much. As much.
Like, I look at my mom's pictures from that generation, and like, finding an obese person was incredibly different. Like, this is a new thing that's come because of the fact that obesity has exploded. So yeah, people are becoming more strict about that kind of stuff, but it's because we used to already have that standard set up before, no?
Yeah.
So, that's just something I want to add.
But there's some people. Wait. There's some people that are actually born in that world. You know, we were not born in a world where there was that acceptance. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
So there's some people that are born in acceptance, and then they turn around and they're like, it's like the speech doesn't match where we really at. The speech is like, no, we should, and then they're like, yeah, we should, and then that's good, and then they realize that, oh wait, shit, it's not. People are not really accepting the fact. So we were not born in those eras of acceptance. We had to actually change our minds. You understand what I'm saying? They don't. She's probably what, 21, 22? She was born into that. She experienced that. Born with a phone in her hand. So that's that as well.
Let's know what you guys think in the comments.
I don't know, man. I mean, I want to be healthy. I want a partner that's healthy. I want people who like having a regimen, a control in their life, a sense of like responsibility and accountability on their actions, whether it's positive or negative, like be aware of themselves. I want someone to be nice, be cool, be calm. Like, I don't know. Damn it, I missed the damn Clippers comeback game. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This video probably went over a little long because I was talking a lot and I was trying to get my thoughts and opinions off. But I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Peace.